You can start.
Okay, so we're gonna feed all the geckos tonight. We have cresties, we have gargoyles, we have fat tails, a Leachy, and some random geckos. Unity gets gecko food. Here's one. And you won't see these guys. This is the elusive Peter and Gwen.
Hey Ryoko, look at you looking all cute.
Look at Ryoko over there in the corner. He's looking like a little stalker. Did you lay the eggs for us, huh?
You're gonna look through the exhibit for the eggs.
Yeah, so we'll check Ryoko and we'll check Ryoko for eggs. You got me saying the wrong name. That's Rukia.
You're welcome.
We have geckos with similar names. We just got it. Give one of these more food. Like, give it a lot. Give it the rest. And we'll give that to Raiden. You know, Raiden likes to eat. Raiden's a Leachy.
That's it? I mean...
Yeah, we can wash them.
That's for your babies.
So this is for the our new babies. We'll feed them last. Alright, so first up is... we got Carlton and Becky. They're both back in the corner looking sexy.
Do you want to spray
put
them?
one on there and put one on there. I'll come back and spray them afterwards. They're dirty glass. Here's Renji, the gargoyle. He's a sweetheart. We got an egg from him, incubating. Him and Rukia. This is Ryoko. He's in there somewhere. Here, just take the food.
He's back there.
Do you have a big cup for it? There we go.
He's on the ceiling.
He's on the ceiling? There he is. I got him from Tiki's. Not a good picture of him, but he's not fired up. He's an orange blotch. Well, this is Getsuga. This is my first gecko ever. There he is. Beautiful. This is what I can't do, is get down on the ground very easily. So this is this is Floop.
They're next to each other.
He's my he was my first crested gecko. I can't really. There he is. He's a tricolor. I actually traded a gargoyle for him. That's how I got my first crested gecko. And this is
Phoenix, Marcus Phoenix.
This is Marcus Phoenix. I bought him thinking he was going to be a she. Like in every other one of my animals, it ended up becoming a he. Is that him? Yeah, that's him right
They're
there.
both right next to each other.
He's a beautiful red when he fires up. Red and yellow cone. Alright, and that's our 6 Exoterras there. Which one's you going to do next, babe?
Yes.
Alright, so we got Peter and Gwen, and then we have the Unities. Right here, it's kind of hard to see. We just place a thing of food there and they chow down. There's 3 of them in here. We have some eggs incubating for them.
Sorry.
And it's actually gotta look for more eggs. I saw more eggs in one of the females. This is Peter and Gwen. Yeah. I almost never see them.
What are they gonna do right there?
They're fun little species. When it's dark, you can hear them chirping. It's adorable.
Oh, they're on the fence. 13 is on the ground.
I do the ones on the ground first. Alright, so we'll do these guys over here. Alright, so on the right we have Dave and Lola. CRESTED geckos. It's 29 gallon. Lola's a little bit of a psychopath. Just kind of put their food wherever we can. I don't see any of them.
Dave, he's back there.
Oh yeah, there's Dave. I think I found the egg from Dave and Lola.
Well, let's play in the hide if anything, because I don't see her out.
I'm sure if you just poke around, she'll come running out like the psycho she is. Alright, so that's them.
Oh, there he goes.
Dave's a good boy. I got Dave from Altitude Exotics. I got Lola from Tiki's Geckos as well. She's a Halloween pinstripe with Dalmatian. Kind of like oil spot Dalmatian. As I ride in my Leachy, I'll actually pull him out.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Watch him bite me. Hey, buddy. This is Red and Leachy. I got him when he was a week old, and he's turning into a big booger. I love this guy. This lighting is awful. It's all blown out. I don't know how to use this camera, so you'll have to forgive me. As he jumps into his food.
Belly flop.
But he's really pretty. And he poops a lot, as you can see. I just cleaned that. It's like custom 29 I made for him. I recorded footage, and of course I lost it because I lost my camera. Very heartbreaking. I had a lot of footage on that old camera. I just lost all of it. I had footage for this DIY lighting I have up here. I have footage for planning some of these cages here. I have footage for almost all of this stuff that, you know, kind of just happened. And I lost most of it, so good stuff. So up here we have some geckos in dire need of upgrades. I just haven't had time to build their upgrades. Which am I going to do first, babe?
Duodehe May.
Alright, so we're going to do Duodehe May first. I got her Repticon in Charlotte.
You get her?
She's a like a rusty kind of red.
Do you want to
tour.
bring the other ladder up here?
No, I got it.
Okay. Alright,
I have to have tallness. Yeah, she's a pretty little rusty red, kind of almost pinkish color. Looking forward to when she reaches size in about 6 months, a year maybe, probably a year. I didn't quite get how old she was when I got her, but she was a good size when I got her. And when did I get her? February?
Yep.
Yeah, when I got her in February.
You want to know the exact date?
I mean, no real rush, but I kind of want to get some more gargoyle babies, if you know what I mean. Here's our our fly control. We had a couple of fly issues in this house, or this room, so we took some drastic measures because we were getting tired of it. Here's
The contract?
this is Heineko. She they're both in need of one, an upgrade, and two, a cage cleaning, but we'll get to that eventually. I got her, I think from Petco. She's a nice little patternless, reticulated, which doesn't make sense. She's a reticulated with a slight little hint of yellow to her. And then here is Byakuya, another Petco one. Just randomly Petco had a rash of gargoyles in stock, and I could not resist for the price they were selling. And a really pretty one. Looking forward to seeing that one grow up. So that's Byakuya. He's a little feisty one. Haneko's very calm, and that one's very feisty.
Hi, buddy.
Nice to see their personalities. Alright, and over here in the bins we have Cinnamon and Rukia. Rukia is laying eggs for us currently. So we'll see if we have some gecko eggs. And actually, Cinnamon should be laying eggs too. But I'm going to get a lay box in with her. She's a little feisty though.
Do you like the rim?
Let's do a quick little search. Make sure there's no gecko eggs laying around. Gotta clean her bin out too.
No, girl. Look.
Yeah, you saw her in the last video actually. She has some babies out actually. Unbeknownst to me. Check out that other video where you can see her children. We'll show them here too, but not in detail. Yeah, we're trying to get some more weight on her. She doesn't take the crickets very well, so
What?
we have to do it all with the Pangea. I feed exclusively Pangea at the house right now just because I like the flavors. They seem to like the flavors. Seems like a good product. But yeah, she's a little thin. A little thinner than I'd like her to be. Believe it or not, I had her all the way up to 50 something grams and now she's down to 30 something.
You want to escape, don't you?
She's a feisty one as she crawls through her food. And then everybody's favorite Ruki over here. She usually lets you hand feed her, so. You grab her, I'll grab the thing. I'll look for eggs. There she is. She's such a sweetheart. She's one of the few of ours that'll actually eat off of us, yeah?
I think she's the only one to actually eat off of us.
I think I've gotten some of the other gargoyles to eat off of me when they were little, but I try not to do it as a habit. But when you're this stinking cute, you just can't help yourself. She's such a sweet girl. Oh, little gecko noise. You gonna feel for eggs?
I think she still had them.
Yeah, I think so too.
She looked big. You gonna hang out with me?
She wants to lick at me. Go ahead and put her next to her food. Well, actually, let me check. Make sure she didn't lay them in her dish again. The first that I actually found in our food dish, thankfully, was empty. So we gotta keep an eye on her. Got them pointing into nothingness. Yeah, she's one of our favorites. I don't subscribe to that whole you don't pick favorites. Everybody picks favorites. My parents had favorites. But yeah, I love that little girl. Then last and not least of our New Caledonians, or at least the ones that eat. Let's take it over there.
Okay.
Last and not least of our New Caledonians is our brand new little babies. Babies. Here we go. Cinnamon Childs. This is Cinnamon and Carlton. A beautiful little pinstripe. You got a little baby right there. Yeah, looks like they were eating too.
Yeah, they're little poops.
Always good to see little poops. Healthy little geckos. Although I expect nothing less of them, they survived the Hunger Games of being in with the adults. I wonder if they're going to develop Dalmatian spots like their daddy. I think I see an oil spot right there. On this guy. This guy's going to be a stunner. I almost hate to have to sell them. But alas, that's the whole point of this. So that's those guys. Now we're going to get some crickets ready and we'll feed the fatties. Alright, so now we got some little mini crickets for some mini geckos. And here's his crappy rack that I made. Let's see, this one is... You can bring it over if you want.
Okay. Scrappy.
This one is Scrappy.
He's under the hide. I don't know if you want me to lift the hides up. 1, 2, 3.
So this is Scrappy. He's a feisty little... I think they're Oreo. Just because they looked super monotone when they first came out. Yeah, just a standard pattern Oreo. We'll give them 3 crickets or so. They're doing well. Little poops everywhere, nice and feisty. Tail's getting nice and fat. I'll put his hide back so he doesn't freak out. Right, a little feisty one. You're a feisty little one, aren't you?
Oh, he bites you. 3.
You're so cute. They're so cute when they're small, and then they grow up and they're even cuter. Oh. And the next up is Zelda.
She still has all day of her crickets. 5 crickets.
She didn't seem to be eating quite as much.
But she still knew.
Yeah, she hatched us. She's the soonest that has hatched.
Oh wow.
She does seem to be growing.
Look at her face. She had more spots to her face.
Yeah, she's growing more and more in pattern every single day. It's amazing.
Looks like her legs are even getting spots.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, so she looks to be our jackpot gecko. I'm gonna say she's Oreo whiteout, but it's hard to say. She definitely has a stripe, or at least part of a stripe. I don't know. She's a weird looking one, isn't she?
She's cute. She's the one I found late at night and woke you up for.
That's right, yeah. But yeah, she doesn't seem to be eating her crickets just yet. She might have been born with a larger egg sac, so let's not bother her too much.
Okay, lay it down here.
Just put it back.
It is. Yep.
There. That's Zelda. She's our latest hatchling. And then this is our OG first hatchling.
That poops in his water dip because he's...
Of course he poops. Like we cleaned this yesterday and he of course poops right in it today. Which I'll have to go clean right now. But here is...
I guess he can get these.
Yeah, we'll give him those. Here's our OG. He's growing nice and big. I say he. They're probably she's. We incubated them low, so they should be females. But this one's grown, as you can tell, very nicely. Been pounding crickets. Try to get the cricket over there. Yeah, this one looks to be Oreo as well. my first round with fatties. My first round with anything, so I don't really know how all the morphs work and stuff. Come on, focus. Get it, get it. The gecko stalks its prey. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a really pretty gecko. Alright, and that's our first one. That's Shaggy. That's Scooby. Scooby.
You gonna move, buddy?
You wanna poke him?
Come on. Good boy.
I'm still new with the whole breeding thing, so I don't like manhandling. Oh wait, let me get the water. Alright, so I'm gonna clean off the water and we'll go feed the adults afterwards. Alright, so now we're gonna feed the adults, the parents of these wonderful little geckos we just watched. First up is Coco. Sorry.
I've been attacked.
I'm sorry, babe. Here, put the screen to the side. There you go.
I think she finally left the pineapple.
You think she left the pineapple? So Coco seems like she has another clutch in her, so we're trying to
I think she's not
check
in
and
there.
see. I like to keep my fatties natural, or as natural as I can on soil. And I keep them really, not really humid, but I keep them more humid than I think most people do. And they've been doing super well for me. I'm not going to claim to be an expert or anything, but I mean, they live and they breed, and they seem very happy. I like them natural too because I let them burrow, and they're actually very avid burrowers if you give them a decent soil. So like this cave here. Yeah, let's get this in here. This cave right here, like she doesn't climb in the cave, she goes under the cave. Unless of course she's in the cave, which I can't tell right now. Yep, she was in the cave. But she likes to go under the cave. Like she'll burrow completely under there. She got a nice freestanding burrow. I thought she had laid eggs in it, but I guess not. So she is actually in there. It's kind of hard to see. But she's like, why am I up here? And let's just do a quick check. You want to hold the camera, babe? Come on this side. Let's do a quick check of the pineapple and see if she laid any. No, I don't look like she did.
Oh, she's okay.
I mean, she was in there for a while, so I was hoping that she'd laid us some Eggos.
There you go. You still pregnant in there?
But, I mean, who knows? I mean, try not to bury her food. Get out. There you go.
Nope, just coming out. You gonna come out and say hi?
She's very, precocious.
Say hi.
But nope, no Eggos. Hopefully she's not laying in there. I don't have any moss in there, so if she does lay in there, then...
Yeah, find them quick.
Yeah, I gotta find them quick, because they dry out. Like, it's a humid hide, but it's just basically terracotta, so if it doesn't have... If it doesn't have the, anything in there to keep it moist, it'll dry out and absorb moisture from the egg. That's what happened in our last clutch. She laid in there, we didn't realize it. And they both dried out. We lost both of them, unfortunately, but...
Oh.
Of course, there's a cricket in the water.
You know, she still looks pregnant from here.
You think she still has eggs in her?
Yeah, she still looks a bit chunky.
Alright, well, we'll put her back. I don't like bothering pregnant females too much. Except for Rukia. Rukia is a doll.
Definitely, yeah.
Alright, so I'll take this back. Yeah, so I spray them every day to every other day. And I just keep something on top to keep the moisture in. one day I'll come up with a better solution. I don't give him UVB. I've been attacked.
Shaggy.
Shaggy, we call our Lord and Savior because he only graces us with 0.1% of his power. And he's still in our hearts. Is he in the hide? Or do you think he's in the
he's in the underground. I think he's in their hole that they dug under the skeleton.
Oh, you think he burrowed?
No, they made that one hole a while ago, and I think he's still just in there.
Okay. Other reasons, like when you, like with with fat tails or.
There she goes back into the pineapple.
I missed it.
It's okay.
Yeah, when you keep them on, natural substances, whatever, everything begins to hide, which is great, They seem a lot more willing to be out. I see my guys out all the time. So yeah, I guess Shaggy's not gonna come out, which is strange. He always comes out. Then again, because we have lights, and I have a little bell upon. I need to put more plants in these guys' cages, but all in due time. I got some plants in the den that are big enough to go in here, I think. So.
That's how geckos work. When they're being filmed, they don't want to come out, but when they're not, they'll come out.
I know, right? We'll film some more Carlton. Carlton, hey buddy. He's a quick little gecko. Hey buddy. Once you get him out, he's fairly chill. I'm not good at it though, that one-handed. And who knows where Becky is? Becky's just doing her thing.
Oh, Becky's in the log.
Becky's in the log?
You can see her tail.
Oh, I do see her little tail. She's such a sweetheart. Ow. Ah, there's Rukia in the back. Got some orange blotching. I love the orange blotching. It's beautiful. In this cage, believe it or not, I only had two of these ears, Africa's hearts in there, and all the rest of them have grown in by themselves, just for me planting them in there. So this cage is done extraordinarily well. I do need more plants in there, but it's a good start. And then this one, it's not doing as good, but I think I had another ear growing. I only had one of those ears in there. And then, of course, the Lola is doing really well. But yeah, I need to get more plants in there. I need to get more plants in all these enclosures. But that's another video. I think that's everybody, right, babe?
Yep.
Yep. So that is feeding all of our geckos. We have been Stefani's Exoticals. We will see you guys in the next video.